Hi, all of you, most of which I do not know. Hey man, what's your rant? Bobber? It's your own damn periscope. Belarus. I don't like. You don't like pickles? We're just getting fucking silly now. Your rant is what my rant is? I'm a cat. It's a pretty good rant. You should get on Periscope and do that. It's a legitimate bitch. Do it. I'm sick of being a cat. We're way off topic. So today, my rant is, if we may get to it, it's not cats. It's not fucking pickles. It's remakes. It's horror movie remakes. Do we have any horror movie fans in here? Probably not. I've yet to find any on Periscope. Bobber, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, Bobber. You're my man. It's you and me. So this is going straight to Bobber. I just bought The Innocents on VHS. It's a great fucking movie. I love The Innocents. It is awesome. And hopefully they'll never remake it, Bobber. Let's get back on topic. Today marks the first of the 2016 horror remakes to be released. It's out on VOD. I didn't know they made a sequel to that, Bobber. 1978. What's it called? The Innocents 2? Electric Boogaloo? I wasn't aware of that. You stumped me, Bobber. Good for you. Now I'd have to seek it out and watch it. Marlon Brando was in it? Holy fuck! Wow. Now I gotta see it. Now I'm obsessed. Just like that, Bobber. You made me obsessed. But we gotta get back on topic. Holy shit. So today, on VOD, they released the first of the 2016 horror remakes. There's a ton of them. Excuse me. There is a shitload of them coming out in 2016. Shockingly enough, there was only one in 2015. Feels like a lot more, doesn't it? Yeah. Only one movie, Poltergeist. It did suck enough for multiple films. It sucked enough to be like 50 remakes, but there was only that one. That was it. Think about it. I did research. I couldn't believe it. 2016, we're setting some records, man. It's a record year. And it's already fresh into the new year. And there's one. A film called Martyrs. A French movie, originally. Now it's soon to be a terrible American remake. If you've seen the movie, you know that there's no need to remake it. Martyrs is good. Bobber is my man. You watch Martyrs once, the original, not the shitty remake. Hello, Baker. Baron von Baron. You watch Makers or fucking you watch Martyrs once, you never forget that movie. It sticks with you always. Never a need. Yeah, Funny Games, German movie, if I recall. The original's awesome, and they remade that as well. Yeah, I love the original. Yeah, so today, Martyrs comes out. I'm asking all of you, all four of you, don't watch it, don't buy it, don't rent it, don't support it in any way. Please. If we all band together and stop fucking supporting these movies, they'll stop making them. Enough's enough. They could just release the French movie with, even if they did a dub, an English dub. Yeah, you're my man, Bobber. You're my man. Me and Bobber, we're not watching it. Ever. Now, 2016, one of my resolutions was no more fucking remakes. I'm not saying that I wasn't perfect. If you go through my vast horror collection, you will find some remakes in there. And I enjoyed some remakes. I'm not proud to say it, but it is a fact. I'm not giving them any more chances. We don't need any more remakes. It's out of hand. Go watch the original. So I'm not doing remakes. I'm not reviewing them for the app anymore. At monstermovieapp.com. I'm not doing any more reviews for them. Unless I'm not saying there aren't some that are better. I'm just saying that I personally am not supporting them anymore. I'm just not going to. If you need to watch the remakes, steal them off a torrent. That way you're not giving them any cash. Don't buy them. I'm just not doing it anymore. It's a personal choice. Someone has to say, enough's enough. I'm not doing it. Maybe that person's me. Maybe it's Bobber. Maybe it's one of the other people in here. And the people on YouTube when I post it, or the people on my app. Maybe all of us band together will be enough. I have thousands of installs. There's thousands of people. You should install it too, monstermovieapp.com. You want to see more stupid shit like this? It's on there. Go get it, Bobber. Get it now. So, I was trying to put together a list. What do you use to move your scopes to? If you go into settings on Periscope, you can just check a box that saves it to your phone, all your Periscopes to your phone in MP4 format, and then you just plug your phone into your computer. Bobber's got it. He's a quick guy. So yeah, I was trying to compile a list. Yeah, I don't think there is. You got 24 hours, that's it, man. It is what it is. Trying to compile a list of 2016 abysmal. The movies that, some of these may not get released in 2016. And there's a fucking massive list of films that are coming, that are in development to be remade. It remains to be seen if they actually get remade or released in 2016. But the list is fucking scary of awesome movies that do not need to be remade that they're working on. And some of these I know for a fact. Pet Sematary. Yeah, we're getting to the list. Thought Whisperer. Yeah, Pet Cemetery. It's a good movie. Does not need to be remade. It's great just by itself. Re-release it in theaters. There's no need. How many people got nightmares from watching that fucking movie when they were younger? How many would still get nightmares from watching it today? Bobber. He knows. Pet Cemetery does not need to be updated. It's fine. I Saw the Devil. Japanese. I mean, it's not really a horror movie, I guess. Serial killer. Yeah. Thought knows it's fucking for real. Little Gabe. I played with mommy. Now I want to play with you. That little fucker said. Remember that? On the phone? Holy shit! Gotta refresh my screen. I don't have this. I'm not prepared. I have to read off a list. Yeah, Guinea Pig. That's, I mean, it's a little lacking of story for me, to be honest. I like, I'm not just in the violence kind of shit, you know, I love Japanese horror, though. I love me some Infection, the Ringu series, Ju-on, all that shit. The Japanese know how to make horror. They know how to scare the pants off of us. Older 60s stuff from Japan, yeah. Have you seen the Hammer style vampire series? There was like a trilogy of those. Killer. Japanese. Toho Productions. Godzilla fame. Awesome. Where were we? I Saw the Devil. Serial killer movie. Absolutely does not need to be remade. You could re-release that with English dubs if you want. But for people that are too stupid to read fucking subtitles and enjoy a movie. Just re-release it. English dubs, that's fine. I grew up with Godzilla. I don't mind dubs. It's good. Re-release it. Does not need to be remade. Might be one of the best movies released out of Japan ever. It's a great fucking film. Remake it in America? No. No, sorry. Audition. Takashi Miike's classic. Being remade in America. I think it's getting re-released. It's getting released this year. Yeah, Bobber. Audition. No. Say no. Why would you remake that? The movie's perfect by itself. Takashi Miike is a genius. Stunning. Can't even believe it. I can't believe they're even fucking doing it. It. Stephen King's It. We got 2 Stephen King We got at least 3 Stephen King movies being remade this year. Let's just go right there. Pet Cemetery, It, and Cujo. All being remade. Probably will be released in 2016. Pennywise, Tim Curry. Who's gonna do Pennywise better than Tim Curry did it? I'm not saying it was perfect. It was made for TV miniseries. It was a little made for TV, to be quite honest. But not necessary. Get your own ideas. How about making your own original movie? Do people do that anymore? Not in 2016, they're not. I assure you. The Entity. Barbara Hershey? I think is her name, gets raped by a ghost. Sorry, I just spoiled that for anybody that hasn't seen it. They're remaking it. I just watched it recently on VHS. Still good. Doesn't need to be remade. How about this? The fucking Birds. Alfred Hitchcock, Tippi Hedren. Exactly. Bobber said it's all about money, lower risks. That's why they do remakes. They're just looking for name recognition. And, yeah, that's why they do it. The funny part is that I think a lot of people that are going to see these movies don't know that they're remakes. The teenagers and shit. Like, they don't know about the original Birds, most likely. Who's going to see movies? They're all directed toward teens, and older people know they're fucking remakes. What's going on, Birdsea? Yeah, so I don't know, man. Name recognition, but name recognition for me? I don't need it. The teens probably don't know that The Birds was a movie. I'm not saying anything you're telling me to say, Birdsey. Yeah, I think I've met teens that didn't know that Nightmare on Elm Street was a remake. So, I don't know about the name recognition thing. It seems like that's what they're doing, but it doesn't make sense if you really think about it, because a 15-year-old kid going to see the Birds remake probably doesn't know. There's not many horror fans on Periscope, Bobber. That's for shizzle. No, not at all. You're the first one I've met, and I've got like 75 Periscopes on here. Yeah, weird, right? Maybe because it's just starting, I don't know. So yeah, The Birds. It's it's a fucking masterpiece. I guess they did Psycho. Nothing's fucking sacred. Nothing's fucking sacred. What else do we have? Housebound. I think it was a movie from New Zealand. Yeah, Psycho remake was fucking awful. Housebound. It wasn't a great movie. It just came out. We just got it here in the United States like last year, maybe year before I saw it. It's already being remade. Not even that great of a movie. I don't know. I don't know why they're remaking it. Now a lot of people differ on their opinions of Cabin Fever and Eli Roth. Seems to be kind of a divider amongst horror fans. Some people love Eli Roth. Some people hate him and all of his movies. I liked Cabin Fever. I liked Eli Roth up until his last couple movies. Seems like he's kind of turning into a dickweed. Bobber likes Cabin Fever. If you watch Cabin Fever and you like it, once again, there's no need for a remake. That movie's not really that fucking old. You're going to update it for who? Like, you could put that movie on and tell somebody that was made in 2016, and I don't think they would be able to tell. They're remaking it for no reason. I hated Cabin in the Woods, Bobber. I'm sorry. I hated it like I hate fucking vegetables. Yeah. All my friends love it. But I hated it. I'm the only person I know that hates it. So, what are you gonna do? I fucking hated it so much. So much CGI, and yeah, I know. I just hated it. I don't know what to tell you. Death Note! Death Note! They're remaking the Death Note series from Japan. I don't know if there's any fans of the manga series. I own the trilogy of Death Note movies on DVD. Even if you didn't read the books, the movies are good-ish. Pretty good. They're not great, but they're good. Does not need to be remade. Go buy the Japanese trilogy. It's interesting at the very least. Well made and interesting. Some CGI issues. Yeah, I mean, it was made years back, so like whatever. You think Hollywood's not going to put CGI in it? Fuck you, they're not. It's cheap. The remakes will be full of CGI, I guarantee you. So just go buy the original trilogy and don't watch the remake. Don't support it. Ever. Inside. Bobber, have you seen the movie Inside? I think that's also French. About the pregnant lady. Oh wow. Go see it, man. It came out about the same time as High Tension did. Early 2000s, I want to say. Brutal, bloody, beautifully shot movie. U.S. remake. They're gonna water it down. It'll be fucking soulless. They'll probably dumb the story down so it's easy to follow for us stupid Americans. Hollywood thinks you're stupid. Hollywood, by releasing all these remakes, they're not doing it for money. They're doing it to call you stupid. Maybe. But they are calling you stupid. They're saying, you're too stupid to watch a French movie with subtitles and enjoy it. So, we know you didn't watch it. We're going to remake it and you won't even know the difference. Are you going to put up with Hollywood calling you stupid? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. But many of you do. Don't support remakes. Near Dark, they're remaking. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to see a remake of Near Dark. Arguably one of the best vampire movies ever made. Remake, 2016. Do I even need to say Ghostbusters? They're remaking Ghostbusters twice. I think. At least once. What are those movies? All-female cast? Chick Ghostbusters. No dude wants to see that. I'm sorry. I love women. I love vagina. I love tits. I completely support women doing whatever they want. I grew up with Ghostbusters. I don't want to see an all-chick cast. And nobody else does either. Who wants to see that? I'm sorry. You instantly are alienating every fucking person that's grew up a Ghostbusters fan. Because where are the dudes? Guys like to watch guys in their superhero movies. They will do a remake of May. It's coming. I didn't see it, but yeah. A movie like May is prime for remake because, only people that are really into horror probably even saw it. and enjoyed it, which me and Bobber did. But they'll say like, "Hey, nobody saw it. We can remake it. They won't even know. We'll just steal the idea because we got nothing on our own." Shameful. Where was I? Remakes! Don't fucking support them! My God. My God. This is just a fucking partial list. Just a partial list, I'm sure. It's hard to tell which ones are coming out in 2016. There is a huge list of stuff. My God. It's frightening. A lot of it is in like pre-production and shit. So it may not get released in 2016, probably not. But terrible. Terrible world we live in. No original ideas. Big Hollywood bullshit. And the sad part is, like Martyrs, that's not even a big Hollywood movie. It's released today on VOD, which means that's an indie film. It didn't get a box office release. It'll go VOD straight to DVD. Why do it? It's stupid. They're not even going to make money on it. Frankly, I wait for Real World to come out on... So. My goal is to watch every single old horror movie ever made, Bobber. That's what I do. I'm working on it. I collect VHS. I dig through the archives, all the stuff that hasn't been released. Old DVDs out of print. Yeah, I'll never do it. I'll die first. But that means I'm not going to quit. I think I can do it. I think I can. That's all that matters. You have to have stick-to-itiveness. And believe. I love Universal Horror too. Those are good movies. They may be releasing Creature from the Black Lagoon this year. The remake, Bobber. Yeah. Old Dark House by James Whale. Yeah. I didn't add that to the list because I'm not sure it's coming out in 2016. But, yeah. They're working on it. Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's happening for sure. Either 2016, probably 2017. Yeah. Not to mention the blasphemous Brandon Fraser Mummy remakes. I mean, I'm sorry. Terrible. It's the world we live in, Bobber. Karloff rules. For sure. That's why I'm saying no. Look, I have a pin and everything. Right there. I wear it proudly on my robe. Because it's fucking freezing here. I am fully dressed. But I'm wearing a robe too because I'm freezing my nuts off. We're not used to the cold in Florida. Where are you at, Bobber? Bobber's from, let me guess, Ohio. Yes. Bobber. San Francisco, nice. Very cool. Yes, I have seen Let's Scare Jessica to Death. Awesome movie. I need to get it on DVD or VHS. I don't have a copy of it. There's two movies that I remember from when I was a kid that my parents, being of questionable sound judgment, they sat me down and made me watch Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and there's three movies actually. Let's Scare Jessica to Death and Burnt Offerings. I watched as a child. I believe they were on TV. And then they took me to the drive-in to watch The Deep. And all three of those movies scarred me psychologically. And that's why I'm insane. Probably the reason that I'm on here in a bathrobe talking to Bobber. But yeah, so those movies have a special place in my heart, and I don't have a copy of Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and I really need to, either on VHS or DVD. Both out of print, and I have to get a copy. I've been shopping. It's on my eBay wish list, so. What were we talking about? Remakes! Remakes, people! Don't support them. 2016. Turn over a new leaf. If you watch them, if you have them in your collection, that's fine. I do too. It's out of control now. It's too much. Too much is too much. Turn over a new leaf like me. Stop watching them. Stop buying them. Stop renting them. Don't talk about them. Watch the old version. Pretend it's not happening. Stick your head in the sand, people! Don't do it! Don't do it! Hey, follow me, Bobber. I'll follow you back. Good to talk to a horror fan, finally. Until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Because I say it every time. Get the fuck out of my house.